But I need to see all of them. I'll take that in before I have it. So it's free back. Even to check BP, I don't check it. I don't check before.
For over 20 years, HKTC.com Sourcing has been the pioneer in connecting buyers and suppliers.
I don't know what this person is doing.
He's in the staircase. By the ATM.
Pass from the last side. It's possible.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Peter Samson Akwawo. Or should I say good morning? I remain Peter Samson Akwawo. Sorry for coming out or coming in to the studio very, very late. Well, all is for good. However, I'll be discussing a very important topic this night or this morning. I'll be discussing on the rest of trust, finding peace in Psalm 127. The rest of trust, finding peace in Psalm 127. Now, in a world that is constantly on the go, it's easy to get caught or to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. We are often driven by the pressure to achieve more, do more, and be more. But what happens when we slow down and take a closer look at the wisdom of the ancient psalmist? Now, Psalm 127 is a powerful reminder that true reset or true rest and peace comes not from our accomplishment, but from trusting in God. Unless the Lord builds the house, the laborer or the labor in vain. Who builds it? Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. Psalm 127 verse 1. Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain. Who builds it? Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stays awake in vain. In this opening verse, David sets the tone for the entire psalm. He reminds us that no matter how hard we work or how much we accomplish, it's all for nothing unless we have God's blessings. This verse is a powerful reminder that our success is not solely dependent on our own efforts, but on God's guidance and provision. Verse 2. It is vain for you to rise up early, to take rest late, to eat the bread of hard labor, for he gives to his beloved sleep. It is vain for you to rise up early, to take rest late, to eat bread of hard labor, for he gives to his beloved sleep. Psalm 127 verse 2. Have you ever felt like you're running on empty, exhausted from trying to keep up with life? This verse speaks directly to those feelings. David reminds us that there is no point in sacrificing our well-being and energy for the sake of achievement. God wants us to rest and trust in him, knowing that he will provide for us. Verse 3 to 5. Beloved children are heritage from God. The fruit of the womb is his reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior are children who are born in one's youth. Blessed is the man whose quiver is full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but shall speak with their enemies in the gates. Psalm 127 verse 3 to 5. This passage takes a surprising tone by shifting its focus from work and achievement to family and children. David reminds us that our greatness treasures are not our accomplishments, but our relationship with God. Children are a gift from God, and as we pour ourselves into raising them, we can trust that they will become strong arrows in his hand or in his hand. In conclusion, I'd like to tell you that Psalm 127 is a powerful reminder that true rest and peace come from our own effort. True rest and peace come not from our own effort, but from trusting in God. As we learn to rely on him and let go of our need to control everything, we can experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4 verse 7. May this psalm encourage you to slow down, trust in God's goodness, and find rest in his loving arms. Practical applications. Prioritize rest. Make time for rest and sleep, knowing that God gives it to his beloved. Trust in God's guidance. Don't rely solely on your own abilities or accomplishments. Trust that God is building your life and guiding your path. Value relationships. Focus on nurturing your relationships with others, especially your children, as they are a gift from God. Let go of control. Recognize that you can't control everything, and trust that God has got this. Reflection questions I would like to ask you. What are some areas where you've been trying to control or achieve too much? How can you surrender those things to God? Question number 2. In what ways can you prioritize rest and sleep in your daily life? Question number 3. How can you show love and care for your family members today? Conclusion song. Great Are You, Lord, by all sons and daughters. Psalm 103 verse 1 to 2. Thank you for joining me this night or this morning. I'll see you soon again. Thank you.